Hey, what's going on, everyone? Lamar here. About to watch an episode of Into the Badlands. This is Season 3, Episode 1, Enter the Phoenix. And a quick recap of what happened last season. I'll break it up into, like, characters. Sonny, he was basically sold, and he met a guy named Baji, who's kind of like this opportunistic guy. And with their help, they worked together a little bit to try to escape. And they end up fighting this Clipper who's, like, better than Sonny. He was, like, the guy who has almost 1,000 kills. Sonny has about 400 or something, so it was pretty crazy to meet this guy. And Sonny ended up defeating him, but was with Baji's help. And they ended up like taking his sword and chopping his hand so they can try to trade to get back into the Badlands, so they can get back to see Vale and to get back to see Henry. Oh yeah, but Sonny doesn't know like his son's name was Henry. He didn't know at that time. He didn't know who his son was called. With Minerva, found out that Minerva, she had the big plans of like basically taking over the other Badland areas, well, all the other with all the other barons. We're trying to like get rid of all the other barons, and she basically got that accomplished. There's only one baron left, Baron Chau, and it's basically Minerva versus Chau, and I can't wait to see where this season goes because it'll be like explained to where that actually ends off to. So it'll be actually really cool. Um, Quinn didn't actually die. He was like just stabbed and he survived. He ended up like making like a separate resistance group. Uh, they kind of like skunks with like their design and all that, but it was pretty cool. Also, Quinn also took Vale as well and raised Henry. Well, like at that time to try to like I don't know what was his game. I think because Vale saved Quinn, so Quinn was trying to save Vale, but Vale wasn't actually telling Quinn that she didn't have like she wasn't giving like the proper medicine, or she wasn't telling him that his tumor was actually coming back and he wasn't actually getting better. So it was a whole thing similar with that. Ryder was actually the Baron at the time because let me go to Ryder. Ryder was actually the Baron at the time, so he didn't he took the credit for like Quinn's death and like so he just became the new Baron. So that's how that was like kind of set up in that way. But yeah, with all the other Barons dead, Ryder was also killed as well. Quinn actually killed Ryder, which was pretty crazy. Like he had to kill his own son. I think it was really weird because Quinn wanted Ryder to kill him to show that he was actually worth being a Baron, like to show he was worthy of being a Baron. But Ryder couldn't do it, so Quinn killed his own son. Quinn killed Ryder. So that was actually pretty crazy. And then it was like basically trying to get to Quinn and trying to like rescue Vale with Sonny, trying to rescue Vale and trying to rescue Henry, his son. And it was crazy to see how that like ended up turning out because the saddest thing about that was the fact that Vale had to kill herself to kill Quinn because Quinn was using Vale as like a hostage, and it was really terrible to see how that like ended out. But I don't know how Sonny's gonna figure this out. Like, what does he do now? Where does he go now? I don't really sure. Also, Baji got like the compass. He used the compass and the book, so he was able to like to transfer some signals to some place, somewhere. So I don't know where that's gonna lead to. Also, MK. MK had a big revelation because MK, like when he was captured by the Abbots, he was taken to his monastery to basically train to learn about his abilities, and he learned like from this master who like made him realize big realization about his life, and found out that he actually killed his own mother, which was like that's terrible to like see that. I think he went dark out and killed his own mother. So like learning how to control his powers is kind of like it was a big thing for him. But he just wanted to escape. He just wanted to run away. He ended up like working with what was her name? She was his one of his trainers, but she ended up dying. But she killed one of the abbots that were going after him. So it was a lot of stuff happening at that time. We learned about like people who can't control their powers. They get like put into like this room where like needles are put into them and stuff. So I guess like it takes away their abilities. Oh, funny also that Baji trained Minerva. So Baji and Minerva, they knew each other from like way back when. So that's actually pretty crazy to learn about. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think this is about it. This is kind of like wrapping it all up. Uh, I'm pretty sure I got everything, but if not, that's the best I can do. So that's enough of me talking. Let's get into this episode. Let's see what it was about. So let's go.
I promised my people freedom. Now 6 barons are dead. Only Chau refuses to yield. On the battlefield.
Oh, wow. Is this a main character now? Who's this person? Damn. Putting in work. Oh! Ooh! I love that shot! Yes! That's so good! That shot is beautiful! I mean, it sucks that she died, but that shot, the arrows coming down, is so awesome! There's the lighthouse. Wait, no, this is a different one. That's not the same one that Baji went to, is it? Interesting.
Don't be shy. Show yourself.
What's this? Interesting. Hey, it isn't.
You're a hard man to find, Nathaniel. Do you know who I am?
Doesn't matter. Hell, I didn't know their names either.
Let me guess.
Oh.
Brave souls looking to make a name against a man with 1,000 kills. After they heard about the loss of your hand.
They made damn good practice for my life.
Gosh, just that badass.
Which life have you come to avenge? A brother? A husband, maybe?
I killed that bastard myself. You might remember him. He was your former baron, after all.
Ooh.
I thought about putting a blade in that black-hearted son of a bitch myself.
The Badlands is at war. I need a regent who can help me win.
I retired.
A regent never retires.
Oh, this one has.
Return with me, and I promise you'll be fighting for an honorable cause.
I have no honor anymore. It was stolen from me.
Well, perhaps I can help you get it back.
There's only one man that can do that.
The man who took your hand.
I am only flesh and bone. Now, until he kills me, while he dies by my hand, there's only one thing worth fighting for. Survival.
The only way you're gonna leave here alive is by my side.
As you wish.
Woo! Woo! Smooth! Ooh. Ooh, second sword! Bring up the claw.
Now let's talk honor. We could both kill each other right here, or I could help you track down that man who shamed you.
You know what son he is.
Return as my regent, and I'll help you find him. So that he can die by your hand once and for all.
Interesting.
Do we have a deal?
Voodoo. Soda? What the hell? I mean, the other people can, like, wait, don't they have, like, crossbows or something? Yeah, crossbows. This is Tilda's faction. Hey, buddy.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
What are you doing here?
Prisoner, again. You?
Thief.
Very nice.
Oh, that's sucks. Hit the brakes.
Very nice. You haven't got the keys, have you?
I like the design. Oh, that was Quinzo. Oh, wow, so that was a Quinzo area.
Down there it is.
I believe in protecting my people. The war's a danger to everyone, not just those on the front lines.
Quinn said the same thing.
Once Chau is dead, I'll tear this wall down myself. Welcome to the sanctuary, Nathaniel. I hope you'll feel at home here.
Hey, who are these nomads? Oh! Oh, I got his friend to kill him. Wow.
Who sent you? They said who sent you?
Damn, what is the point of that? Did it say 500 or 5,000 gold?
What is it?
The Iron Rabbit's returned with a supply truck.
Iron
Seems to me
Rabbit.
the gods help those who help themselves.
Look what I found. I thought it was just another supply convoy headed to the front. Didn't know there was human cargo on board.
Hey, are you calling human cargo?
What's the widow want with you?
I may have been on my tail ever since I helped your friend here escape. They finally caught up with me in Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate, that den of iniquity.
Ah, you hardly want to lecture about morals, Baronet.
I'm not a baroness anymore.
But like the ex-Baroness was saying, I'll be leaving in the morning. Bye.
There are no more beds.
Please,
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
it's my son.
Follow me.
Should have brought him in sooner. We have to cool his blood.
What's causing this?
Cool his
I
blood?
can't be certain. I'll have to run some tests to be sure.
How long will that take?
Are you training to be a healer? Let me do my job. I can't work with you hovering over the boy like a horsefly.
Impossible. That's his 6th hand in a row.
That is my 8th hand in a row. If you could count, maybe you'd win more.
You better not be cheating us.
Please. How dare you cheat? It's called practice. Thank you. What kind of savage would cheat an half-starved refugee out of their last piece of coin, huh?
Baji.
There's actually a very funny story about how they got there.
Give us back our goddamn money.
Well, I'm afraid I've spent it already on drink. If you wait 20 minutes or so, I'm sure I could get some of the whiskey back.
Search his pockets.
Ooh.
What's that?
It's nothing. Just a worthless piece of junk you can have if you like.
That doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me.
Sonny. You boys are in a spot of honor now, right, mate? Go on, you cowards. I'm trying, isn't it? Come on, let me a coin, I'll buy you a drink.
Wow.
What do you want me around for? Huh? You found bail? Figured you and your blushing bride wouldn't want me around messing things up? Huh? You live in the dream? Alright?
She didn't make it out.
I am truly sorry. What about the boy?
Henry, he's perfect, just like her.
Swindling refugees? Have you no shame?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Sonny?
What's wrong?
I don't know what happened. I was just drawing blood. When his eyes turned
Ooh! He's a dark-eyed?
I'm here, it's okay.
Wait, is it like a random ability that happens?
It's gonna be happening.
It most certainly is. Sonny. This child is the gift.
Is that what's making him sick?
I've never seen him manifest itself in one so young before.
We have to do something. This gift, it has something to do with Azra, right? You know how to read this compass? We can search for it. Maybe they have answers.
That's right, it's bullshit. It's a fairy tale.
How do you know?
Because I tried calling them. Sent them a message I waited for months. Nobody came.
So that's what he was doing there. What's this? Oh, the wall's broken. Oh wow. Oh, are these people from Azra or something? Yes. So they received the message.
The promised land is at hand.
Okay.
That's far enough. Pilgrim means you no harm. Quite the opposite. I've come to offer you salvation. All I ask in return is that you lay down your weapons and submit to your Messiah. On my command!
Interesting. Ooh. Ooh.
Fire!
Damn. Woo, nice. Oh, that was nice. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. Oh! Oh, wow. So who are these two then? Oh, and they can recognize each other too? Bruh. Who are these lot? Damn, you put him through the floor. Wait, does his run out? He can activate it and just turn it off. Oh, this is so interesting. So who are these guys? Ow. So who is he?
Tell your people what you saw here today. Can you do that for me? Tell them a reckoning has come.
Yeah, you always send one back.
Or die.
Oh wow, there's so much stuff. Alright, that was episode 1, and these new characters that showed up at the end, like I don't know anything about them, who they are, if they're like the warriors or someone from Azra, because Baji did send out the signal, so these are the guys who came to, you know, I guess to answer the call, answer the signal, and he's supposed to be like the Azra Messiah or something like that, so I don't know what his abilities are, if he's like kind of with the dark eye ones, if he has like that plus more, or like I don't know what his key is, because he does have, you know, dark eye ones as like his protectors or like as like the guards or whatever, but he does still cut them, or they cut themselves so they can activate their ability, compared to like the abbots who, you know, can activate at will. So I don't know where the differences between those two are. So like because they're the different type of training styles. Like one, the abbots, they just, you know, they over time they've learned to control it. Whereas these guys, they cut themselves and they just activate it. But they can activate it, turn it off, and turn it back on, which is actually pretty interesting as well. Also, Baji, he's like a big connection for a lot of people. So like Baji is like a cosmic glue for like all these people, all the connections. Because Minerva needs him. I'm assuming these new guys would need him because like he called them, so he must know who they are. Also, you know, Sonny and Henry. Well, Henry, number one, Henry is a dark eye one, and he's like 1 year old. I'm assuming like based on the timeline, he's about 1 year old. So being a dark eye one at like 1, like I don't know how that's gonna like affect like him as a child, because that's gonna be crazy, because it'd be like maybe later on. I don't know what that means for him, but hopefully we figure that out like later on within the season, and they'll dive more into that and figure out what's going on. Minerva got to, you know, went to talk to Nathaniel, so he's back, so that's good. The fact that he got his arm cut off, people want to try him again, but he's still such a badass, so that's actually pretty interesting. And the fact that he's working with the Widow to try to like end all this and try to like change the whole world and stuff is pretty interesting too. I find it really interesting, like how this is all like building up and how this is all creating and working together is actually really, really cool. I find it really, really strange, the whole build up, because now Tilda is part of, what was it, the Iron Rabbits, I think, the Iron Rabbits. So she's like stealing from the Widow and trying to like make that whole kind of situation happen and sort that all out. But also Lydia is like with the refugees, trying to, you know, deal with like the fallout of the war. So with all these new characters happening, all these new things happening, all the new things are starting like to mesh together and try to like they're slowly coming in. So we'll see how this all turns out, see where this is all going. So I can't wait to see the next couple episodes. I can't wait to see this goes. So, you know, as always, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, put that stuff all down below. As always, I'll see you later. Take it easy.